As we step into the new year, Bangalore Press churns out the 100th edition of its calendar in 2020 with a print run of over 18 lakh. Buying the calendar with its signature design has pretty much become a New Year ritual for many households. How did this 100-year journey begin? Managing Director of the Bangalore Press, H.R. Anand, has had a 35-year-long journey with the company. He recalled the history of the calendar and why it is popular even today.
While Sir M. Visvesvaraya had once visited Sindh province, he noticed that there was a calendar there with dates and the government holidays, etc. notified on that. He liked that idea. So when he came back, he had that in his mind. And sometime in 1914, when he went along with the Maharaja of Mysore to London, there they saw that the cost of getting the Maharaja's son's wedding invitation was perhaps costlier than setting up a unit here. So Sir M.V. suggested setting up a unit and the press came up. And then the next thing that he did 3 years later was to start a calendar here with the details of the holidays of the state as well as the important events on the lines of what was being done there. And that is how I think the calendar took shape initially in 1921. It had a slightly different get-up at that time with a green and blue type of a thing, but the basic structure was the same. And it had the pictures of the Maharajas of Mysore on the four corners of the calendar as a mark of respect. 1947, once we gained the independence of India, the calendar changed, and instead of the Maharaja's photos of national leaders with Mahatma Gandhi on top and Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and the like being put in the four corners. Then again came in 1960 when the current design, as it is almost, with the red border and the black color, that came in. And since then, I think since 1960s, that means about 60 years now, the design has remained the same.
Apart from including Government of India holidays, this calendar was the first secular calendar in the state to combine the Gregorian calendar with almanacs and calendars of most other religions.
The consistency and the reliability of the data given in the calendars is what I think made the calendars really come through for 100 years.